Frieza's great return in Fukkatsu no F. But Fukkatsu no F also welcomes other returning characters, and that one is one of the most powerful characters in the Dragon Ball universe, Beerus, the God of Destruction. Hello there, beautiful friends from around the world. I am your host, Blackenfist, and I wanted to do a little discussion video about Fukkatsu no F, and more specifically about Beerus and Whis' involvement in it. Now that we have seen the new trailer, obviously Beerus and Whis will make a return, but I am actually very curious about what Beerus' actions in this movie will be because of Beerus' own statements. One thing that has gone into my mind is whether or not Frieza's new transformed state surpasses Beerus' power. And the reason I've been thinking about this is that some people might be tempted to say, well, obviously, if Frieza is weaker than Beerus, well, maybe Beerus doesn't fight him and it's just Goku and Vegeta. However, let's go back to Battle of Gods. One thing that really intrigues me about Frieza's transformed state is what Beerus says in Battle of Gods. He says that if he had the chance, if he saw Frieza again, he would slay Frieza by his own hands. So, with that statement being said, Frieza's now back. He's more powerful than ever, has a new transformed state. Beerus is confirmed for the movie. What's to stop Beerus from living up to what he said in the first movie? Beerus doesn't seem like the character to just back down from that kind of statement. When he says he's going to fight somebody, or he's going to kill things, or destroy things, you better best believe the God of Destruction will live up to his word. So one thing I'm really contemplating is whether Frieza's transformation is stronger than Beerus, the God of Destruction, and perhaps Goku and Vegeta, or perhaps Goku mainly, or Vegeta, who knows how it will work in the movie, but perhaps they will surpass Beerus' power in this movie. Now this is a bold statement, but hear me out. If Beerus is confirmed for this movie, I do not see what stops Beerus from confronting Frieza himself. As soon as he hears that Frieza is alive, and he's back, and in fact that he has been called to Earth, from what it seems in the trailer, what is to stop Beerus from trying to fight Frieza and ultimately kill him? Now, obviously, I'm going to go out on a limb and predict that obviously I don't think Beerus is the one who kills Frieza in this movie. I just don't think that's the way it's going to happen. So there's really only two possibilities. One, Frieza's transformation is stronger than Beerus, or number two, for some reason he backs down on his own word, or I will hate to say it, maybe those statements will be just swept under the rug and they won't be brought up ever again. That could happen. I would be disappointed if that happens, because if Beerus doesn't fight Frieza or confront Frieza at all in this movie, and he chooses not to, I will want an explanation for this because of Beerus' previous statements of saying he would kill Frieza if he had the chance. Obviously in this movie, Beerus will have the chance. But I'm going to work with my hypothetical scenario here, and that is, perhaps Frieza's transformation is stronger than Beerus, and Beerus is not capable of killing Frieza at this point. This is pretty interesting because that would mean that whoever stops Frieza, there's a lot of speculation of whether Goku or Vegeta or some other weird way, it could end up being some weird way of maybe not even surpassing Frieza or beating Frieza by brute force, but that would mean that Goku has the potential, or Vegeta, as I said, as these are the two most prominent characters, have the potential in this movie to surpass Beerus. And that's really an interesting thought, that they would have advanced so far in such a short amount of time, if you really think about it. I obviously think that regardless of what Beerus is going to do in this movie, obviously his role, I think, is going to be small. And the reason I say this is based off the fact that it seems common sense to me. But not only that, if you look at the trailer that was recently released, Beerus and Whis only appeared for like a second of that whole trailer. So that indicates to me, unless the trailer is being deceptive, that Beerus' role in this movie will be small. in terms of just screen time and the length and the importance that he'll have to this movie. That does not mean that Beerus will not be a key support character and such, which I think he will be in this movie. At the end of the day, as much as I want Frieza's new transformation to be stronger than Beerus, I have a feeling that that's not going to be the case. I have a feeling that the second option, the second theory of what's going to happen is probably more probable, and that is Beerus, for some reason, is not going to confront Frieza himself. We don't know what that reason is. We could speculate on and on about what that reason could be, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. However, one thing I truly hope for this movie is that we see Beerus and the new transformed Frieza have a confrontation, have a little fight. I think that would be pretty damn cool. But, you know, these are just my thoughts about Beerus and, you know, to a lesser extent, Whis' roles in the new Battle of Gods movies and the possibility that Goku could potentially surpass Beerus' power in this movie. But, as always, guys, you know, I'll keep you up to date with Fukkatsu no F. It seems to be an epic movie. Can't wait to see it. And as always, guys, I'm Blackenfist, and I'm out, man. May Beerus, the god of destruction, and the supreme Kais